Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now live with BB3 TV.
Oh, no,
Technical
Dom. What did you
difficulty.
do to me? You deleted the damn song.
I didn't touch anything.
First of all, let's calm down and let's just get to this fun stuff.
I don't know what happened there. Boy, that was technical. We had it all playing with a nice song and everything. We don't know
It
what
was
happened.
there. I don't know.
Don't you just love it when that happens?
We don't know.
Like,
He started playing some
Yeah, it's this.
Chinese music.
It's like preset music in StreamYard.
Oh,
That first spot was supposed to be the song that I was playing. It was there before we left.
so on the next show we'll fix it. So we weren't even supposed to be here. Sammy was supposed to just do this. That was all the parts going.
Wow. It just kept playing.
All right. Cute and Kinky Podcast. Welcome to BB3 TV. It is a Tuesday night. It is April 23rd, 2024 to 7:32 Eastern Time. Sammy, take it.
Hey guys, it's me, Sammy. If you don't know already, you should know. I'm Sammy, the host and creator and the amazing, talented girl that loves to talk about cute and kinky stuff. So let's get into it. Now, as usual, I have a lot of controversial things to talk about and to get everyone else's perspective on certain things. What I like to do is talk about the uncomfortable stuff. And no one likes to sit around and talk about uncomfortable things when it comes to sexual stuff. But I like to make it awkward. So
Let's make it awkward tonight. Let's do this. Everybody
All right.
joining us.
Let's get dirty.
Audience, please comment and share whatever you need to do.
yeah, share, like, and listen. I am open to talking about anything, even if it's advice that you want or something, funny stories that you have to tell. You're more than welcome to message us because this is about to get interesting.
Okay. Let's get into it.
So I literally had someone email me the other day,
Okay.
and they were like, I need help. I don't know what to do. My girl is obsessed with smelling my armpit. I don't know what to do. I don't like it. I am very sensitive. Help me. And I'm like, who? Okay, this is a new one. I've had people email me about very interesting things, but armpits are definitely not one of them.
I actually have a point of view on this, and I can't wait to talk about it. So, yeah.
Oh,
It
God.
poses a lot of questions, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, is he uncomfortable with it just because of the situation, or is he ticklish? He said he was sensitive, so maybe he's ticklish.
Mhm.
Is she asking him to not wear deodorant? There's a lot of loophole or a lot of holes.
Still, hey, Carmen. Still, it's weird because for me, an armpit is not a sexual thing whatsoever. So for
Well.
majority of people, no one looks at your armpit and be like, hey, you know what I
There-
mean? It's like the earlobe thing.
No.
Some people like the earlobe thing. Some people don't. My boyfriend's all about it. He's like, nibble it, bite it, whatever. Me, I'm like,
You guys all
Don't do
about
it.
it.
I'm like, "Ugh, no, like I
Well,
hate it.
there is like somewhat of a fetish that like I've come across in my years of porn research. Where there are guys that like to have sex with a woman's armpit.
Well,
Believe it or not.
I wouldn't be surprised. I literally did an episode, which I'm releasing tomorrow on Spotify, with my parents. That was my first one. And they were my mother's more open about it because she's in the medical field too, like I am. So to get my mother and father's perspective on things when it's sexual, one is like so awkward. You're not going to hear anyone do that. Two, you're like, wait, this is her parents? And then they're like completely open about talking about this stuff. And I don't get embarrassed at all. I don't care. Everyone's doing it. Who gives a flip? But you're also like, I did not know that, and I don't know if I wanted to know that. But I'm just like, at this point, I'm fucking too old to give a shit. So, but my dad's over here telling me, yeah, get anything wet. I don't care. And I'm like, okay.
I love your daddy.
Awesome.
dig a hole and I'll fuck it.
I'm thinking, does swamp ass count? Because
well, swamp, that's gross, but like swamp, so there's two things I want to talk about here. One, I want to go back to the armpit thing, and two, that fucking magic trick that T-Roy just did. That drink disappeared into everything yet nothing.
Wait, I see it. Oh wait, now it's gone.
Look, now you see it, now you don't.
Oh my gosh. See,
Cheers.
I need to get my own little thing. I'm just not a big drinker. I used to just the only thing is with me is I have to have the fruity tooty drinks, and because I was a bartender, I could make any freaking drink I want.
Nice.
I'm just like, Now you get me a Johnny Vegas shot.
Now I'm kind of
the party has begun.
Well, I want to get to the armpit thing real quick before we move on to another topic, whatever you're going to do. So for me, on my days off and shit like that, right? I often don't like wearing deodorant. For me, it's a pheromone thing.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I accidentally forgot to wear deodorant, and I smelled my armpit. I'm like, fuck, that's kind of fucking makes me want to like bang something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it was. And I'm like, but I smell it.
Tom's like, ooh.
Man, it's a pheromone thing for me. Like, if I smell that natural human like scent,
Did you lick it?
Something about it just like fucking awesome. Like, I don't know what it is, even though like, all right, so this is, I definitely don't want no stinky pussy, you know what I mean? Or nothing like that. But at the same time, it's like that sweatiness and that pheromone coming on. That's fucking kind of cool. The armpit thing, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, but that's how I feel about it.
You had an earthquake
Izzy.
over
Bring him in. I got to fix my shit.
I got him. Hizzy in the house.
What it is,
there?
what it do.
Wow.
This is Dustin. Nice.
How's it going, guys?
What
I
is
just
this?
gotta love. I
Kevin
love
Von
especially
Shirley
Harry.
says, there you go.
That's my man right there. That's my man. And he straight up just loves it. And I'm like, okay.
I'm more of like, do you boo boo? Like, if that's what you
Exactly.
like, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna hate.
Dustin, you need to be in the studio. That thing looks so damn good.
My studio? Well,
Yes.
let me show you why I'm not in my studio.
You need to represent the Hizzy
Hold
place.
on. I'm not going to show them you, Monica. Give me a second. I'm not going to.
Oh my God! Don't show me.
So here's my studio.
Yep.
Beautiful, right? Beautiful.
Wow.
Got my stuff, but
Nice.
my wife is working on something for her grandfather,
Okay.
for her mother, in her grandfather's name, who passed away.
Yeah.
So I can stand in front of my backboard. I can do that.
No, maybe later.
Yeah.
There it is. Hizzy
Next
place
time.
on
Yeah, there we go. Is this what you're looking for?
There it
Loving
is.
the stash though. Love it.
You like that?
You stole that shit
Yes.
from me.
That's why I'm not in my studio.
I love it. All right, Sammy, take over your show. Christ's sake.
Now, besides the armpit thing, what is the weird kink that you found out that you are into? You were like, wait a minute, is this what I'm into? What was a surprise for you guys?
I don't have any.
You'll be surprised. Just wait. It will happen.
I don't know if I have any either. A weird kink.
Yeah, I don't really have anything like that. That's I'm a
I
basic bitch.
If I were to say, if I don't know if it's a kink or not, but I love giving massages and then making it completely fucking sexual from that. Like you dive right in with the fingers and then you go right in with the tongue or whatever you need to do. I don't know if that's a kink, but that's part of what I love.
That's usually any man's typical thing. So it's not even a massage.
Oh.
No, it's
I
a
don't have to
prelude
do
to
any of
sex.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
No,
funny.
No,
I
my
myself-
wife's got her own kinks. I mean, she'd be all into answering that question. But
That's what I'm saying. She would be perfect for the show tonight.
oh yeah, she's a dirty bitch.
My thing was, which I didn't find out until my boyfriend, and I was kind of like, am I okay? Like, it really got to the point to where we were getting sexual one time, and we're at that point where if we are just in the mood, we'll just stop wherever we are. And there was a time where we're driving back from, like, I don't know, Daytona or whatever. We were going home, and all of a sudden we were like, we just gave each other the look, and we didn't care. Luckily, it was nighttime, but we didn't care. We just pulled over and just just immediately. And I'm like, hope anyone didn't hear us, because I'm not a quiet person.
And that was in the car?
Hey,
Yeah.
Riding down the road. Nice.
Be
The
right
car
back.
thing's a good thing for me too, because like, you know what, I don't drive. Where do you?
Where'd he
Okay,
go?
that was
His
Tom.
phone was
Got a
ringing.
phone
He's
call.
busy.
So the car thing is pretty cool actually, because like if I'm not driving, I'm fucking around with the driver, like, you know, whoever the girl is or whatever. Like
Always.
I'm playing with.
Totally.
Yep, I'm playing with her the entire ride or whatever, or fucking around. Yeah, that's fun shit. And like they get worried about if truckers are coming by, and I'm fucking really fucking noticeable.
Yeah, Kevin tries to shit himself because I'm like, hey, just back it up a little bit. You can continue driving. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of the rest. And he's like, no, you're not. You're not gonna go there.
My thing is, I've actually always been afraid to do anything like in a public setting or whatever. I'm not trying to get in trouble or anything, because I'm actually a good girl. But there's times where you're just like, I want to try this, but I'm not trying to like get caught. So I have the adrenaline rush to do it. But then you're like, I'm not trying to get arrested either. So
That's one of my
there's only one type of handcuffs I like.
That's actually this sex in public. I mean, that was one of the questions that was on this like 72 question thing. So sex in public, nobody's done it. I mean, I do it
In the car.
in the car.
No, I have totally done it outside everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
total
Hi,
kink.
Gina.
Sammy, it's your show. Read it.
Yes. I can't drive while receiving that. I'm afraid that I'm going to get too involved and forget I'm driving. Yeah, I could see that. Let's just say Michelle. Oh, of course. Hey, Michi.
I am. So man, the beach is my thing. Every time I'm at the beach, I'm banging.
Oh, let's talk about
I've
this.
stuck titties at
Let's
the beach.
talk about this.
I've even.
As a female,
Oh my God!
fuck
Against
that.
yeah,
Fuck
I
that.
took a little boat against the. We were in Cedar Key one day, and I took a little mini boat out there, and my whole plan. We went to visit a little graveyard out there, and I said, you know what? I'm having sex out here today. Bent up against a tree, boy, I hit it, and that was the best time I fucking had in a long time. And that was years ago. That was somebody that it doesn't even matter. But man, sex in public's a big thing for me.
Hell yeah.
And you guys like hot tubs?
Oh yeah, I've done it in there too. Not in that
Yes, but never tried though,
one.
or in a pool or anything.
Nah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun. I've done it in a pool, and it's just not fun. You know, because I mean, sure, it seems like it would be, but it dries you out. Like for a woman,
Yeah.
it's like you're being plunged with water constantly.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, maybe water's my kink. Now that I think about it,
water.
I like.
So
banging
no
water.
pool parties for Dom. This
Fuck.
is what we've learned.
Oh my.
No, my thing is, I've heard people be like, "Oh yeah, we put a blanket down, and we did it when it was nighttime and at the beach." And I understand, like the beach is this pretty thing where you hear the waves, blah blah blah. Like I get that, but sand,
I know, totally,
sand,
totally.
Yeah.
No.
no.
Sand
If
sucks.
I
I
get
don't care,
sand anywhere in my mouth, I'm like, I'm done. I don't like that
Totally agree.
crunchy. No, I'm good.
like it's more for me in the socks and shit when I have to get out of the water and go back to the hotel or some shit and there's sand everywhere and I'm just pissed off. My ass crack is like raw right now from sand. And I'm just not a happy camper and I'm just a mean son of a bitch all the way back, even though I just got some.
It's a complicated thing, and I'm like, I've always been interested in the shower scene. And there
Water.
has been times where showers
Water.
can get whatever, but you have to get certain things for the shower. You have to get like a shower chair and shower rails and shower like a bench or something to put the feet up. So you can make it fun.
Yeah.
And the things I looked up on Amazon was amazing. I am ready to put that in my shower when I move into my house.
We should
But
have these products, Sammy. We should have had these products ready to go on here to show what these products were. Maybe
oh, I can make that my homework for tonight, sweetheart. I can make that my homework. I already have a desire wish list for me. So, oh yeah. I could be all about that. My thing was recently my friends I try to be careful about who if I'm talking about someone to make like sure I'm not going to say their name or whatever, because there's some friends like I don't give a shit, whatever, go say my name, and then some people, So I do have a very close gay guy friend of mine. We went to freaking elementary school together. We did everything. He used to wear my like thigh-high boots and all that shit, right?
Yeah, baby.
I fucking love it. Like I have so many now, it's ridiculous. But he goes, I got a question. I saw your episode of your show. Can I get your advice on something? And I was like, yeah, sure. Now he went through phases. Let me explain a little bit before I get into this. He went through phases where when he was younger in elementary, he dressed like more like a boy. When he got older, he dressed. He put like wigs on and makeup and all that. Then now he's older, and I would say he's a couple years younger than me, so he's probably like late 20s. And he's like just straight like guy stuff. So I asked him first. I was like, did you find yourself? Are you comfortable with the way you are now? Because I know you changed your look a lot of times. He's like, yeah, I just realized that I like it all. I want to do what I want, and that includes people. And my thing is, I have so many gay friends in Tampa because I used to perform at a gay club in Tampa.
Cool.
And he was just like, what do you think about guys and guys, girls and girls, and blah blah blah? I said, so what do you mean? That's a loaded question. I was like, I've been with girls. Like I could never marry one. I think one vagina is enough because I'm an emotional bitch. So my boyfriend can tell you I cry on a daily. So, but when it comes to relationships, I don't know how, because his question was, how many partners are too much in just one relationship? I said, so don't ask me this because you're not going to like the answer. I was like, I don't like to share. I just don't. When I love my person, I love my person, and that's it. I just want them. But if you're interested in fucking having some parties, go at it. Have your fun. But I think once you find the right person, that's when you're like sitting here like, I don't want to see you do that to this person. No.
Yeah,
like,
that doesn't interest me at all. Like when I was younger, I thought that was kind of a cool thing to, like everybody was like, that's the thing. But not at all. Like my wife and I have such a great sex life that there's just absolutely no need for anything other than what we have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, me and my husband have been together for 18 years,
Oh
and
man.
we just opened up about a year ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago. And so I know a little bit about what this is all about. So
Is it really a thing about just wanting to just have fun and you guys
yes,
have a mutual agreement?
totally
Or is it
experiment.
really just like you want other people
Bring
in
Kevin
the
on.
relationship?
Bring Kevin
No.
on if he wants to be on the show.
Kind of both, because
Mhm.
the experience is just, I don't know, it's different. And
Yeah.
if you've never done it before, then it's hard to really explain it. But once you do it, it opens up a whole new lifestyle. And I say party like a rock star. And so,
There's nothing wrong with
you know,
that.
we do what we do, and there is no feelings in it. It's just straight up sexual, and we leave it at that, just so the feelings aren't there, during the whole process, because we love each other deeply,
Mhm.
and we're the only ones that is going to get that love, because kind of like you said, you don't like to share, and there's just some things you don't share, and to us, we don't share our hearts.
Yeah.
We just share the experience and experimenting, and
I can't wait to be at the point in my relationship to where I've been hurt before. I've been lied to, cheated on. I've had horror stories.
right.
So when it comes to being able to be that comfortable in a relationship, I think that you're just like, yeah, I'll do anything. I don't care,
Yeah.
right? And I just can't wait to be at that point to where because both my boyfriend and I are working on like trust issues because I've been fucking
Yeah,
abused in my past.
definitely. Yeah. And
So I'm just thinking, I can't wait for that moment to just feel like I don't have to worry about anything anymore.
It never comes, honey.
Yeah,
oh,
I think Dustin was lost there too.
we
I
don't
think his
share.
phone fell into the water.
He probably that was probably the hot tub. The hot tub time machine will bring him right back in.
Yeah.
As far as sharing, I think we covered this a little bit last time. I'm not okay with sharing, but I'm interested in some things. So the OnlyFans things interest me. The money making aspect of it interests me. I understand a little bit of business. I understand that, sex sells. Let's be real. I don't think I would ever want to. If I was single, fuck yeah, I'd be all like, Kevin, what's up, buddy? If I was completely single, I think I'd be all over like being involved in it. But knowing I'm not, I would like to be involved in actually producing it and producing some quality material. That's classy, old school classy, the sexy classy. So that's not so much sharing, but that's more of like me being around the type of situation. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So
for me, my perspective would be like, I wouldn't do OF myself because women get objectified freaking every fucking day. So it's just like I've been there. I'm not doing that. Now, when it comes to my feet, fuck, look a picture of my feet. I don't care. I'll show you my feet. I don't care. It's just feet. Yeah, sure. You want a picture? $100. Yep. I'll 100 pictures.
It's so funny you said that. Maybe we could bring this up later. Like I could show it. So for my birthday, like I was like training somebody, right? Some lady said, I don't want no part of this fucking job. So she goes, I'm just gonna do a feet finder, right? So I told my cousin,
I've heard of that.
For my fucking birthday, we made me a feet finder. I dug my toes in the fucking dirt, took pictures. I've asked everybody to take their shoes off, take a picture. I'll let them know. And I made this whole fucking feet finder thing on there. I haven't made a fucking dime with it yet, but I've been trying and trying and trying. So I'm taking pictures of people's feet no matter what. So if I'm ever around you guys and I say, hey, let me see your foot real quick just to see, what size shoe you are. No, I'm being fucked up and I'm taking a picture of your feet to make money on you.
It's so crazy because there's people there's this girl that I used to it used to pop up on my feed all the time. And she's like, yeah, I sell weird things all the time. And all I do is buy a pair of Goodwill shoes and wear them for a day and then sell it for $100. And then he was like, I want 3 pairs. And I was like, damn, I go to Goodwill all the fucking time. Like, I'm going tomorrow. I'll get 10 pairs tomorrow. Like, geez.
Oh, that's my mom on there. So
Hi,
she's
Mom.
Hello.
I guess I gotta watch my mouth from here.
Speaking of moms, the reason I had to go was my mom called. So, and she was in my ear, blah, 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 blah. And then off of this topic and that topic. And I told her in the beginning, she asked me what I'm doing. I said, I'm on a live feed. She said, what, right now? I said, no, I stepped away. But
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. When your mom calls, you're immediately like, gotta go. Bye. Like, you're just immediately.
family takes precedence
Absolutely.
over everything on the internet.
Especially Mom.
When I call my mom and she doesn't answer, I said, woman, I'm your daughter. I'm your life. Okay. So when I call, you answer.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm just like the guy next to you.
Mom said, hey, T-Roy.
Hey.
So just to explain to my mom, this is Sammy up top. My mom's a big supporter of BB3TV, always has. This is not our show tonight. This is Sammy's show, the Cute and Kinky podcast. So you might not want to hear half the shit you got to hear tonight because I'm pretty honest and I spit fire.
It's sexual, Mom.
She says, yes, potty mouth.
It's
Oh, it's
rated
more than
R.
that. It's more than that.
No. It's funny because it got to the point in my life to where I was going through a divorce and my ex was like not into trying new things, doing new things, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I just don't feel fulfilled. And so I'm just over here like, I feel empty and I want to explore. It was a movie that changed my life. And it is so freaking funny.
Is it Jenna Loves Brianna?
No.
Oh, that changed.
You're gonna be like, are you serious? So it's kind of started when 50 Shades came out. Everyone was like, oh my God, 50 Shades, he's so fine. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Yeah, whatever. Okay. When 365 Days came out on Netflix.
I don't know that.
Oh my gosh. It is like 50 Shades of Grey times like 50. Like, I'm so serious. It is.
So it's like 100 shades of gray.
I'm
Or no,
telling
50
you,
times
this
50, that wouldn't be
man
100.
can do whatever the hell he wants. Like, it's about pretty much, without saying whatever, it's like 50 Shades, but the guy is like an Italian mobster. So he is fine. Like,
Forget about it.
So he says, leave the pussy, take the cannoli.
No, he's more like Sicilian and stuff like that. And it's so crazy the way they made this, because they made this over there. I don't know where they made it. It wasn't in the United States. So
I don't.
so somewhere like around in Poland or something like that, right? And some of it is actually in Polish and then the others in like Sicilian or whatever. Yes, the man is fine. What's crazy is because I'm a singer, I look up the music and stuff, and the man that sings those, that's like the fine guy, he sings the songs in the movie. And I have that on a playlist. Like, so my thing was the music that you guys came up with. I was like, I want that, but in a seductive beat. That's why I was trying to look into beats, because I'm telling you, you listen to this song and you'll be like, whoa, like it immediately puts you in the mood. And I'm all about like mood
Pull up a
music.
picture of this guy, Tom, so we could all see what he looks like. Let's see what the fuck we're battling.
It's like I'm gonna look it up.
What was it called?
What's his name?
Michelle Marone. Oh my God. Ooh.
And he even has the Marone.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this man. Like,
oh yeah,
Lord Jesus, just anything. Like, oh my gosh. And he sings
I don't
too.
have to bring it up anymore.
I gotta get hair. I just gotta get hair and then fucking maybe become, what is he, Italian, or he looked Arabic to me, but you know,
I don't know. And it was that movie that got me like, okay, so he's more of an aggressive kind of person. I am more dominant. So I used to be, I was never submissive. And I am here for the first time. Hey, hi, welcome. That's awesome. I love hearing people like say that they're here for the first time. What I want to see, Michelle, Michi, and if Tanisha's on here, I want to know if Tanisha's on here. That's I. But anyways, so no, it was really one of those things to where it kind of clicked in my head watching that movie, seeing how aggressive he is. Because I wouldn't say I was never submissive to anyone. I always kind of just did whatever. But until that movie came out and I got that divorce, I was kind of like, it is about me now.
Ow.
F you, it's about me and what I want. Obviously, the guy's going to be pleased either way. But it got to the point where I was like, I'm going to do what makes me feel comfortable. And so I stepped out of my comfort zone and I was like, sit down. And they were, okay. And they slowly sit down and I'm like, take off your clothes. And they're just like, what the fuck is happening right now? Because when I first got with my boyfriend, I was like, because I've said in my podcast before, I could never be, I can't be fully submissive to a man. I've been through some bull crap in my past where I have some trauma, and that's not always a good thing, but he understands that I've been through some crap because,
So you got to
yeah.
something real quick with the comment for the new person coming in. Welcome to BB.
You deal with the paranormal.
So we do paranormal.
Yes.
Free Network does have paranormal shows. We do have variety entertainment here. So welcome to the show. So you can find paranormal with other hosts, but we are moving forward with, away from paranormal and going into more variety with music and movies and artists and shows like this.
But there is still paranormal.
Yeah. So there is still paranormal. You're more than welcome to check out those shows. They are on BB3 TV. But more importantly, subscribe, share, and enjoy, entertainment here.
Now I have a question because Sammy said that you cannot be totally submissive to a man.
Mm-hmm.
But
does that mean you would be totally submissive to a woman?
Probably not.
Okay, so you should just say
I am
anyone.
just more dominant. I'm just more dominant. And I'm not, now there's different, I just said I'm hooked. There's different things to that. So there's people out there that like to be a dom and also degrade. I don't do that.
He likes to be a dom.
I don't disrespect. Yeah, I don't disrespect or anything like that. There's financial doms, usually where it's the woman that's a financial dom and takes the man's money and degrades him and makes him feel little while she uses all his money and all that stuff. There's that stuff too. Now, when it comes to dom for me, mine is pretty much I'm the one in control. I'm the one saying what I want or telling you what to do, but I'm never going to do it in a disrespectful way. If there's kind of this pineapple's secret code, whatever thing that we throw out, I'd come and join.
Oh,
sure.
Come on.
I want her to ask me questions.
You have the link.
Go right ahead.
You got the link, man.
So it's just one of those things to where you really just take your time to find out, because it took me years to figure out that I was so uncomfortable in bed because one, I always felt degraded, and two, I never got to show a part of myself that I didn't even realize it was me. Right. So now I'm so comfortable, and I immediately just, when I put on the music and put the mood lights, he's like, okay, what do you want?
Don't you look back on things and say, how
that's all I gotta do.
don't you look back and say, how dare somebody make anybody feel that way? Like, if you're able to pull those clothes off and like get to that shit, and you're like, man, I'm gonna do this to you, and I'm gonna do this to you, and you're like, why would you degrade somebody like that? You should always uplift somebody. Me, unless you really fucked me over, I don't talk like I don't put nobody down. Listen, I think it's disrespectful to put anybody down. Now, I am an absolute dick, but I don't go out of my way to fucking hurt nobody's feelings. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if I'm not into you, I ain't gonna go out of my way to fucking make you feel bad either. You know what I mean? Like, if I get asked out on a date or whatever, or some shit like that, and I'm just not into the chick, I'll respectfully say a thank you and all that type of shit. You know, we go out for a drink or whatever, but I'll make something up to where I don't hurt your feelings. Like, I see these TikToks and shit like now, and these dudes are going up to chicks, or these chicks are going up to guys and saying, well, rate me from 1 to 10, and they're completely dissing them all over the fucking world. Yeah. They're posting that shit.
Yeah, I had this thing to where in a relationship you just have to have a mutual respect, and I had a TikTok, because I am constantly on TikTok. I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
and I'll send him fucking 50 TikToks a day, and I'm like, did you watch this? And he's like, no, I'm only on the second one, like, because he's busy all the time. So for him, I was watching one, and the guy was like, the woman made him food and was like, the guy yelled out, bitch, what did you make me? And I was like, oh. And I don't know if it's just because I'm Colombian.
You're Colombian?
But I was like, whew. I was like, I would bitch slap. Like, because my thing is, I love cooking. I have this thing to where I will cook whatever I want, and my man will just eat it because he's just happy with whatever. He knows I cook very well, and he's just like, I don't care what you cook, just make something and I'm happy,
So I think TikTok and all these social media things too, like, have become nothing more than a source of disrespect towards the other fucking person. Like, whether it's male, female, towards the gays, towards like anybody, like towards political things. Like, it just seems like this. It hasn't become fun. It just seems like this thing where it's like, okay, so we're showing you, like I said before, like these guys dissing these hot chicks. I mean, honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, they're probably in a fucking 11. And these dudes are saying, oh, you're an 8 and fucking dissing them. And then they have the nerve to post that. They're degrading themselves when they know they're fucking like an 11 out of 10. Like what the fuck? Like, I know for a fact, like, I don't even know how to put that. I don't even know why I watch it, but I go on there to comment and say, don't be a fucking idiot. And nobody ever fucking mentions me back and just call me stupid or whatever. And I just fucking, but why degrade yourself?
What I hate most about TikTok are the people that do those stitches, right? But like, all they'll do is they'll play a video that somebody else posted, and they'll go,
yeah.
Like, what? You are so uncreative. Get off of TikTok.
I've noticed that a lot of people just have more cojones because it's over the internet, so it's not like they're gonna be butthurt or whatever. So
they feel like they have right now. More cojones. Come on.
I'm not sure. No, but seriously, like, people just say whatever they want to say, and right now it's just adult bullies.
Keyboard warriors.
It's crazy.
And these are kids that have never fucking worked a job in their life, probably never had their heart broken, probably money handed down to them. This internet has become something of a muscle and a weapon to them. And if they got into the real fucking world, in front of like a Tom, myself, or a Sammy to ask you out, none of them would have the balls to walk up to Sammy and say, hey, you know what? Will you go out with me? Back in the day, we had to use fucking paper notes. Do you like me?
Yeah. You want to go out?
Yeah, I waited a whole summer to get with a chick.
Hello, Remy.
Oh, there it is.
What I do like about TikTok is pretty much like the positive things. I sent this to my mom and my best friends, and I was just like, dude, look at this video. This woman was just on her phone eating a sandwich, outside, and a guy went up to her and he was like, are you taking resumes? And she's like, what? And he's like, are you taking resumes? I would love to give you a boyfriend resume. And she's like, what? He was like, you probably do have a boyfriend already, but if you're taking resumes, I would love to give it. And he literally gave a resume. I like to cook. I like to clean. It's something stupid, but it's funny. If someone came up to me and did that, I would be like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you. It's the funny, cute little things that make me go like, oh, okay. Because I love funny people. I am all about comedy.
Totally.
That's what's up.
So,
that's homie from work, by the way, Rami. She's cool as fuck, man.
awesome.
So I'm actually trying to make her a part of the network because she works in the fucking kind of entertainment industry as well too, editing and movies and shit. So she'll be a part of it, maybe a co-host in the future and shit like that until she gets her own show as we go. So welcome to BB3, my friend. So Sammy, ask a crazy fucking question. She's on right now, and let's see what this is about. And make Tom answer first this fucking time.
Hey, look, it ain't my fault. I had to talk to my mom.
It's like when mommy calls, I gotta answer.
If mom or my goddess or my son.
I love that. That's
when I call, you answer.
That's when I ignore it. I hit
He's like, nope, and straight to voicemail.
especially if it's a Wednesday night, a Friday night, or a Saturday night.
All right,
Oh,
Sammy,
no.
hit us. Fucking go deep.
Okay.
You're halfway through it.
Well, I do have something to say, circling back to the whole Dom submissive thing.
Go ahead.
In my normal everyday 9 to 5, I am in leadership, so I'm always having to tell everyone what to do. And Venturelli Enterprises, even though he's the boss, I'm always the one making sure everything gets done. And and I've always said that I'm only submissive to one person in my whole life, and that's this guy. But I still have yet to be tied down or completely give 100% submission, because I don't think that I would be able to, since I am such a dominant trait in my everyday life. And one day he tried to tell me, like, sit down, do this, and I just started laughing.
You're like, I do this thing to where, like, if I'm uncomfortable or whatever, and I start laughing, I'm like, bitch, you're fucking funny. So I get that 100%. I get it, but it, like, I think for everyone, it just takes time, and it takes the right person to be able to feel comfortable to be able to do that. Because for me, I was always afraid because of my past that if I tried to do that, that I would get hurt or something in the end. And I'm like, no, I'm not comfortable. I need a safe space. Yeah. So my boyfriend has always been the one like, yeah, I'll do anything. I don't care. He's like, like, it doesn't matter. Right. So like this TikTok that came up was like, yeah, my man loves when I sit on his lap and fart on him. And I'm like, oh, man.
There's your cue.
Like, what the heck is up with everyone and farting? Like,
I have no idea. I cannot go there. Like,
I saw that rate my fart trend that was going on.
A farting?
Oh, yes, I understand. I know what you're talking about.
Guess
and then the woman would be like, yeah. And then it would be, yeah.
I'm 39 years old, and I still find farts funny as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
The other day, I think it was yesterday, like I was training somebody, and, you know, they were walking in some room, and I heard it. It's like it was that fart walking in, and then that gaze where it's like you're trying to deny it, and you know you just tooted and pooted, and fucking straight up looking around. I'm just looking at you, okay? Things like that. Her face is fucking going red, but yeah, totally farted. That's the second time that happened to me at work when I'm training somebody and they fart.
Well, what you say is, I didn't fart. My asshole just likes you so much it blew you a kiss.
I'll tell you what. I wish we had the footage. Tom, somehow, when I first started, we had this guy on, and you know, you couldn't hear a fucking word he's saying. He was mentally out there and shit like that.
I don't know.
Whatever. But then you see Tom go, and you heard it live, and everybody's kind of looking. He did the infamous real talk with Dom fart, man. We got to play that one day. We're gonna just put that on fucking BB3.
I just leaned, and I thought it was gonna be silent. You know, I didn't, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Me and Dom were the only ones that heard it. Everybody else was clueless.
Yeah, I stared at him, And he looked back at me, and we knew. I'm like, mm-hmm. It was
You guys, I don't know what I would do if I was around you guys. I'd wear a gas mask. Like I'm good.
Right? We're gonna go see
So-
Don. Put the gas mask on.
Oh yeah. So since you guys have joined me and both of you are here, tell me a very interesting story that you might think is funny to other people. It has to be kinky, obviously. You guys can whisper to each other because you're both like, what can I say and what can I not say?
No, I can't even think of anything. But I'm searching the database.
I'm trying to whisper to Tom.
Both of you look at them like, do you want to say it?
So what would it be? Something. Say that again. Say the question again.
It could be anything interesting. Just a quick story for just to tell
Quick story.
that could be positive, nothing negative. We don't want to hear any bad things.
I've got one, and you said
Go right
funny.
ahead.
So, I used to weigh almost 300 pounds. I weighed 285 pounds. And we were trying to get it in the shower. And we live in a mobile home. 2000 mobile home. And so I thought I was going to pull a porn move and put my leg up here and do this like we used to back when we were younger because we've been together.
He's like, I know what the fuck he's about to say.
So then I'm like, all right, well, let's do this. And then I fall. And while I fall, my fat ass breaks that plastic trailer shower. And so we had to use the guest bathroom shower forever. So yeah, I thought I was gonna be a porn star, and I ended up being a dud.
Four star.
That's what I'm
did finish.
saying.
I said, all right, fuck this, let's dry off and get in bed, and we finished. And then I looked at the hole.
First of all, I applaud you for still finishing. But let me do my homework, and then I'll send you the link of the stiff stuff for the shower.
I just got spackle. Oh, we need spackle.
That kind of does fit perfectly in with the shower conversation from earlier.
Wow, it's a lot about water. I think everybody likes fucking water.
Yeah.
Who knows? The hot steam.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Touches
I don't know.
you whenever
Water for me. Water does it for
on
me.
your body and the folds.
So
I
as
love it.
you said earlier, we are open, but we do have specific rules that keep us, grounded for each other.
Would you be open to telling us what the rules are?
Yeah, well, one is we're swingers. We're not in an open relationship because an open relationship means he can go do whatever he wants with whoever, and I can go do whatever I want with whoever, as long as we're in the bed together at night. But we're not like that. We can do whatever we want with someone else as long as we're both partaking in it.
Yeah.
So that really helps. And then
no kissing, because that brings feeling in that shouldn't be there.
I hate kissing. I fucking hate kissing.
Really?
Okay. We'll ignore him.
Yeah.
Brain over here.
We need to talk.
Yeah, kissing
hate
kissing makes it intimate, and there is a difference in sex and intimacy for us. Like,
Do I need to send you some kissing videos?
No,
Dom?
I'm a kisser, and I get into it sometimes, but it's actually my least favorite thing to fucking do. I think kissing is fucking boring.
I can agree but disagree. I like kissing, but I don't like French kissing.
Yeah, I'm not there to take out for hours.
I had someone scar me for life by drooling out. So no, I can't do it. Ever since then, I fucking hate kissing.
Oh, it's gonna have. That's the new BB3 logo. I fucking hate kissing.
It's just do you not know how to just kiss me without shoving your tongue down my throat? You want to taste the food that I just ate an hour ago?
There are some messy kissers. I had an incident some years ago, and I'm totally gay, but this girl had a crush on me, and she was all like, "Oh hey, come here," and she went to kiss me, and she like literally was all over my face like a fucking octopus.
Was she drunk?
And I'm
Was she
like,
drunk?
"What the fuck are you doing? Get off me!" And she's all like trying to bite my lip, and I'm like, no, that doesn't happen in kiss.
Yes, was she drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When is kissing fun? When is kissing awesome? Like, so this is one thing I hate too. Let's just look at examples. So if I'm at dinner with somebody and they kissing me while I'm eating, I fucking hate that too.
Well,
I don't
who would
want
do
to
that?
fucking kiss while you're eating or nothing like that. I actually fucking even hate eating with people. I really do. Because I like to enjoy myself and eat. And I don't like, I have to constantly wipe my mouth. I have like 4,000 napkins next to me because I'm always wiping my mouth. And I literally face the wall. I eat very fast. I don't want to fucking be kissed while I'm eating because I already don't want to fucking be there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing if you're out to dinner and like maybe you guys had appetizers and you're waiting for the
Kiss
meal to
with
come.
an egg roll in the mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
not
I'll
talking.
do one of those like.
Yeah, I'm not
you,
talking
like-
making
Yeah,
out, just a
yeah.
kiss.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking. I
But
was
a
so
pet peeve of
aggravating.
mine, which it drives me so crazy, and I swear a lot of people didn't know this. I didn't even know this, but I have this like little syndrome or whatever called misophonia. If you look it up, it's when someone cannot stand when you're slurping, drinking, chewing loudly. It's the noises you make when you drink or eat food. I like don't make me. I will throat punch you. I hate.
T-Roy, suck
hate
something.
it
Let's
so
hear what it's
much.
like.
I'm gonna come over there. Like,
See,
it's
I
one
can
of
get
those
away with
things-
that because she's not
Oh.
coming all the way up to Philly just to throat punch me.
We'll fuck you up.
So,
To me,
but is
if
it
I,
okay if you're making that noise?
huh?
But is it okay if you're making that noise?
No, I don't
Because
like
you know
it.
where I'm going with this, right? Because
Uh-oh.
there are some things you can't do without making slurping noises. I've tried, and I'm good at that job. But I always make the slurping noises.
Well, usually if there's music in the background for me, so I'm not really focused on other things. There's other things going on, so
She puts earbuds
I'm all
in.
about the music.
The earbuds are in, so the slurp is not there.
I don't care. So no, I realized years ago that I could not stand. So like when my boyfriend grabs a bowl of cereal, I'm like, because I know it's gonna happen, and he's over here like, and I'm like, like I feel like I'm gonna fucking turn into like the Hulk or some shit. Like I'm just like, like a fucking.
You know, they do have She-Hulk now.
Oh yeah.
I guess
So-
there is a bit of a slurp with everything that you do, huh?
She
Holy
doesn't want
shit,
to.
now
She doesn't want to.
I'm having
What is it?
flashbacks. PTSD is slurp now. Fuck. Now I can't kiss you, have dinner with you, or slurp again. What the?
I'm telling you, my little one's like, I want water, and she's like whispering to me. So no, like it's just one of those things where it takes time to figure out who you are, what you like. It takes the right person to do these things, and for me, I love hearing other people's perspective about sexual things because sex has been this thing where everyone loves it but doesn't talk about it. And it shouldn't have to be and as a mom, I'm sitting here thinking, I don't care if my boys come up to me and they're like, Mom, what is this? Or what is this all about? I don't care. I want my kids to always come up to me instead of someone else and be like, I don't know who to come to. I know this is weird, but like I have two boys and a daughter, right? Like you better come up to me and ask me, because who are you going to be asking then? You're not going to be asking your school teacher. Like kids be going up to their teachers and be like,
Isn't this a thing in
saying
school
the craziest shit.
Isn't it like, don't they teach it now in school? Like,
In
so I learned in
fourth
fifth
grade
they
is
try
when
to get
I
like,
heard it.
baseball
Fourth
cards and a
grade.
condom. Fifth grade, I had that. Yeah, baseball cards and a condom, and they
No.
and the coach outside, he had that fucking Magnum mustache. You know, the one that doesn't do this, and his shorts up to here because it was at least what 1992. He's looking at you guys about puberty. You're probably getting a little hair somewhere that you don't fucking realize. I didn't get hair on my nuts till fucking probably middle school. They probably should have waited for that talk, right?
You know what's funny about that comment? You said 1992. That was the year I was born.
Oh fuck!
That was a year before I graduated.
You see that? See, my boyfriend is 36 and I'm 31. I'll be 32 this year.
Oh, he's
And he
old.
was like, yeah, so old. And he's like, oh my God, you were just born. And he's like, he was like, at that time I was in college. And I'm like,
I was fucking.
What's really fucked
I
up?
was like,
now
at least
is-
I'm not fucking 22, dude. Like, I am old enough to fucking know. I've been through it. My parents were military. Like, I had a very strict Colombian mother from New York, so she don't fucking play. She'll stab a bitch.
Play, yeah.
Everyone was afraid of my mom. They were like, yes, ma'am. Like, so,
Wow.
I don't know.
That's
Oh
fucking
my
crazy. Now that I think about
gosh.
it, though, elementary school, I even fucking thought chicks were hot then. Like I loved the bicycle rides with my friends. We were all fucking chilling. I remember back in the back we had this. It was called the Snake Pit. We had fucking Playboys hidden in a fucking big ass hole. As kids, we were there. In 1991, I owned a. Oh shit, the video.
Oh, wow.
The video store. So yeah, man. Let's talk about the video store a minute. There was that section that the video store always had. What about? Okay, here's a topic.
Beaded curtains.
Oh, everybody here with pay-per-views back in the day with that fucking illegal box we all had. Did everybody try to find the porn channel like I did, or am I just fucking throwing myself out there?
Okay, so I have a thing about my pubescent story with satellites. Like I'm from rural Oklahoma. We lived out in the middle of nowhere, and so we had these huge satellites. That's how you got TV. And if you have to type in like G4, and this is where I remember G4, but anyways, and then it would move the satellite, and then you would go through the little. They had like 25 stations per whatever they called the satellite list, whatever. So Wednesday night,
There, get them in.
for between 19 and 20, because 20 was ecstasy, and 19 you could like flip back and forth, and you can see like a negative of gay porn. This is the very first gay porn I ever watched. But in my little 12-year-old pubescent life, that was the best thing. And I'd wait till everyone go to bed, and I'd go and I'd watch the negative.
I didn't, maybe because I'm a female, I don't know. I didn't do any of that until I was like late teens.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna send Tom a pic, and I want him to put it up here. I'm gonna show you my childhood fucking crush.
But what I did, because I didn't have like a pirated box or anything like that, I went to the porn channel, and on the remote at the time, there was an A/B button. I never knew what the hell it was for, but it kind of just like refreshed, and it would just show jarbled porn. So I would sit there for an hour just.
So
once in a while, I got lucky. It was a clear picture. I was like, oh.
I did the same thing.
And remember Cinemax After Dark on the
Oh
weekend?
God!
Like that's all it took.
Cinemax.
My mom did it right. Janet
HBO had shows too. If you could do the.
Yeah.
So Tom's got the pic. So growing up, I'm like, this is the hottest fucking girl in the world. The hottest fucking girl in the world. And I finally got to meet her. And it's a shitty picture, but I did it. And like finally got to meet her in October. I took other people out here. She's got a famous TikToker as her fucking wife now. But that chick to this day was still so fucking hot. I'm telling you. That girl was awesome. She was nice. She was chill. I mean,
She had
God
a lot
damn
of
it.
work done.
I don't give a fuck. That girl was the hottest girl in the world to me ever. I had fucking posters on my wall. I bought the videos. I didn't even fucking watch them. I just had them to own them. But I did watch a few. They're fucking nice. But that was the hottest girl in the world to me growing up. Jenna J.
Before we end all this, I want to say hi. Hello, Joe.
Yeah, ask him some questions real quick.
He's over here in silence. I love your hat.
Hell yeah.
I made a lot of comments.
Yes, you did. So Joe's been a part of this. He's the Mark Joe shows. He's got
Or, well, actually, that should be changed, but we're the Insane Asylum.
okay, yeah, and he's part of the other group that we deal with. Joe has been a part of BB3 now for a few weeks, and he's been amazing with us. He's become absolutely a friend. So
That's awesome.
welcome being here.
That's awesome.
Yes. Do you have any questions for me?
Oh no, I just thought I'd come on and say hi.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
no problem.
Hi.
Do you have any questions, Tom? You're like,
I am hi.
No, but I always have comments because I always have something to say.
I-
You know, might not be relevant to the
you need
conversation.
do you need to leave right now? Is that what's happening?
You know, I'll tell you something though, just to because you guys are younger, probably wouldn't realize this as much as I did. But do you realize that porn industry, when the video stores were out there before Blockbuster came around and stuff, because Blockbuster didn't have a porn section, you know, they were all family orientated, right? But the store I owned and the one I worked for managed, they had the porn sections. And do you realize how many people that probably kept off the streets that would have maybe attacked minors or gone after something to get pleasure other than watching or looking at magazines or something? You know, they come and rent them movies, and I tell you, they made us more money than the brand new releases when they'd come out.
I believe it. It's
See?
fucking poor Pee Wee Herman and George Michaels, man. Just fucking whacking it off in a fucking movie theater, man.
If only Ted Bundy had a copy of Edward P in his hands, he might not have done what he did.
That was funny.
So before we end it, Sammy, I had these things on here, and I had this from earlier. There's a shit ton of questions, and I think I want everybody to answer them as we go. All right. So is it cool, Sammy, if we do some questions here?
yeah, we can do some now and then the rest later. It don't matter to me.
Okay. Sex on the first date, everybody.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Usually I wait with my boyfriend. No.
I've had sex on the first date. I'm okay with it. I've
I
always
was going to wait with this guy, but then, well, 18 years later, here we go.
Yeah, no. When
It's
I met my
happened.
boyfriend, it just hit off, and it was so amazing. And we were both like, "Wow, you're the shit! Oh, you're the shit!" And we're like, "Oh,
Actually,
this is amazing!" So then we had a good night, and we've been together ever since.
I think it happened with my wife.
So see, maybe sex on the first date is a good thing.
Well, no, it happened before that too, and I've known some pretty crazy chicks in my time. You know, some pretty whack jobs. You know, my buddy Mark that does my Insane Asylum show with me on Fridays.
Did you have
No.
sex with him on the first date with him?
No, well, he knows about some of my,
Escapade.
let's just say, adventures.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We call him sex.
He'd sit there and call me a male slut or male whore, because there was a time when I was driving cab, I'd do something different to make a little extra buck, which was I'd drive for the transit people, so I'd get paid by the hour instead of a commission. And if I had more than so many kids on the bus, I'd have to have a attendant ride with me.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, one of my attendants kind of, because this one young girl kept looking at me all the time, kind of made a bet with me or dared me that I couldn't get with this, you know. And I made it happen. And next thing you know, a few days later, to make the story short, her boyfriend came looking to kick my ass.
Well, damn.
That's because you stuck your penis in her vagina.
Well, you know, it just, I mean, she kept looking, and my attendant, this she was a real funny lady too. just
She's a
decided
funny
to call in sick that one day so that this girl would end up being my attendant for the day.
Wow.
Has everybody answered the panel right now? Everybody answered the question because I got another one hitting right now. Two more.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you're being forced to choose one sex position for the rest of your life. What is it?
On my back with my legs up on his shoulders as I'm laying on the bed.
Okay.
I was gonna say reverse cowboy.
Okay.
Well, see now I'm gonna be all mushy and stuff because I know I'm gonna be with Steph for the rest of my life. And yes.
What are you gonna cry? Fucking Christ.
No, I'm not.
Oh, don't hurt his feelings. Poor Tom.
Okay, Tom.
He needs a hug. That's cute, though. I love that.
At least I can
What's the sex position? He didn't answer. What is it?
Missionary.
Missionary.
And what's yours, Sammy?
He's a romantic at heart. I love missionary, but I would have to say reverse cowgirl.
Joe?
Because when you do that, you can also still have reverse cowgirl, but in different positions too. So you just got to put your leg up, this, work it a little bit.
Well, missionary has its variables too.
Yes.
Yeah, you can put one leg up.
So
I agree with Tom. I mean, I've been married now for 14 years. We've been together 18. I don't see myself going and being with anybody else at this point in my life.
Well, when it comes down to that question, if I had to only choose one, it'd be the girl riding because there's so much you can do. Grab the titty, grab the hair, grab the bottom of the jaw, pull them down, all that shit. So definitely riding, you can do so much shit with that. So that's my quick answer. Let's find another question. If you could create a sex toy and name it, what would it be?
If what?
If you could create a sex toy and name it, what would it be?
Reach.
Reach?
What's the other one?
That's a tough question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it would have a slogan name or something, it would be like finally. That would be mine. Finally.
I love it.
Let me go way down. So let me go way down. One last question, if we could go with that. If you had to describe, oh, well, we can't do that because there's no couples here.
What?
Okay, let's just do a simple question. What's your favorite way to connect with somebody? If you're about to get in that mood.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're about to get in that mood.
Mine is just the mood. It's setting the mood right together.
Yeah.
I put the music and I put the mood lighting. The lights turned red and it means it's go time.
Wow. That's completely opposite from what I would say, but let's go down the panel.
With the few of us, we're just like, hey, you want to go to the bedroom?
Yeah.
It's like, are you ready?
It's been a while. But
for me,
when we have
sorry,
something
go ahead.
come in, it's a different story because usually they're just talking back and forth, like on Grindr or whatever. And then, or if it's a friend, and we have a couple of friends that we just text them like, hey, what are you doing? And then when they get here, it's already known, so we just kind of start at it.
Set the mood. We set the mood.
We put on some videos that, and then maybe turn the lights off a little bit.
I think it's all about the physical, like the closeness, obviously, like laying in bed, but like the touch, and they don't even have to be sexual touches. It could be just like that lightly running your fingers over somebody's skin, kind of like on their back or whatever, like that.
Yeah.
That gets the embers going.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe.
I let my wife know I go up there and start kissing her neck.
Okay.
And then it really gets her started.
Kissing's a good one.
Me, I throw on all the fucking lights. I throw on a little Elton John. I lift the shirt a little bit to show a titty. I swing the chain around, put the shirt up, and I go, and we're doing it. No, I'm just kidding. So I think
Well, it works when you have abs text and a big old, yeah.
right. In all honest truth, for me, it is absolute anticipation throughout the day. I will personally send a text, or if you get in the car with me or something, I'm gonna like, we're fucking tonight. So the entire day is the build up to that. Like, there is nothing like kind of sexy about it. You kind of just play all day, and it just starts out with aggression. I enjoy that. We're fucking tonight.
I can tell.
Let's go get all that shit ready for it tonight. So there's no kids, no nothing. Dinner and shit. I'm gonna fucking, put my foot up in your crotch or whatever the fuck I need to do. And we're gonna just fucking play the entire time and just fucking handle it. That's what I'm into.
Okay, well, Dom is from a different breed.
Yeah. I'm a fucking misfit.
Yeah, I can tell.
It says so on your shirt.
Well, it says
Okay.
misfits, so maybe he has multiple personalities too.
That could be.
Oh, my mom. Yeah, I gotta go pray.
Dear God.
Christ.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Oh, you can tell who
because
the
we
people
could
are.
End your
do
show.
this all damn long. But first of all, I'm glad that you guys joined us. I loved having you guys on, and please come back on. I'd love it. I really would, because there's some controversial things I want to talk about next episode.
Oh, bring
So
one
that's
question
the
up and
fun
nobody
one. I'm
answers.
gonna have a couple of my girlfriends join too.
That's what's up.
So
That's cool.
That's gonna
Hey,
be
Sammy,
interesting.
what's the controversial question? And none of us are going to answer it, so we're going to keep everybody waiting.
More of a men versus female, guys versus girl kind of thing, and that's all I'm putting there.
All right.
Because
Nobody's answering.
it gets. I learned a lot. Don't scar Dom for life.
I've already been fucking
I
scarred.
think Dom just scarred his mom for life.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God, what did I do to him?
You know what would be funny as hell if after this show she calls him and is like, oh, so you got all of that from me, son.
Like, you think you're bad.
Your mama wasn't always your mama.
My mom was making fucking sex Christmas songs back in the day. My mom's apparently a fucking freak, so she'd be great to have on your show one day. I don't want to be on the motherfucker because I don't want to. D-Roy and Tom can be on it, but I swear to God, I'll go missing that night. Anyway, we're coming to an end tonight. Sammy, close us out.
Yes. Okay, guys, that is it for tonight. Stay tuned every Wednesday on Spotify. I download another episode on Spotify, Cute and Kinky Podcast. And don't forget to email me about literally anything. Funny stories, kinky stories, anything interesting. cutekinkypodcast@gmail.com. If you want advice, it doesn't really matter what the advice is that you want. I am there for you. Now, I want to thank BB3 TV so much for everything that you guys are doing. I love you guys so much. Like, this is just, I get so excited for this because I'm like, oh, the questions. And I love having new people on. So thank you, T. Roy. I love you guys. You, Mr. Man, Mr. Boyfriend, what is your name? Kevin, you have to come back. Like this, I love this dynamic I have here.
Yeah,
And
everything and nothing was his podcast for a while. Then I came on, and then it was like, there you go.
That's awesome. I love it.
T-Roy
And
disappeared.
it was like, I love the dynamic. between you
Another
guys.
magic trick for you, Tom.
Yeah.
And thank you, Joe, for coming in and having some conversations. Like, I love it. So, like I always say, always be happy, healthy, and always cute and kinky. Bye.
Bye.